Okay, so continuing on with what we've been talking about, I managed to pull together a little example of deploying a contract. And of course, you can create a new contract, or you can get a contract with an existing address and then deploy that. So we're going to need to know this in order to create an interface. And indications are that it works, but I have not seen it on my little blockchain yet, so I'm not 100% sure. I basically had to take two examples, and neither of them worked, but when I combined elements from both, it seemed to work. So here's my example here. Get the contract now. We're getting it from my disk. This is a more simple contract than the one that we're going to be writing to, but it gets us the contract. Now, why do we need the contract? Well, we're going to need the code associated with it. You can see here the description that the blockchain has to have so you can interact with it. And this is the byte data, I guess, the internal byte code. And once we create the contract using the descriptor here, then we need to provide the byte code as well in order to actually deploy the contract. So let's run through it. And this is Node.js. And so we set the provider to our local chain. We get the contract ABI, which again is a descriptor. It's in JSON. And then once we have the contract, which we get up here, then what we do is we create the new contract, and then we deploy it with the byte code, and we log done. So basically, though, what we're not going to want is to write an app. You don't want to have some file on the disk. What's going to happen is you deploy the contract, then you're going to get the contract based on the contract ID, and rather than creating a new one, you're going to get it through that. This is creating a new one. And then what you're going to do is then you can deploy it. Now, this one does not have any optional data. Hopefully you're seeing all this. Yeah, you are. Does not have any optional data. But this deploy method, let me see if I can bring this up. Let's see. Here we go. And what? No. Well, this is still not happy. Trying to unlock it. Anyway, let's see if we can somehow. It's not moving. Let's grab this one here and grab this one. Oh, where is this one? Here it is. I see what's going on here. It is working. It's just in a bad spot. There we go. Now you can see it. Okay, so you can see down here you can give your arguments, and remember the contract that we worked on does have arguments. So this is essentially how it's going to work. And again, I had to put several things together to come up with this with this example. But at any rate, here we go. Let's see if we can bring this up on top. Yeah. Okay. So to come up with this little example here, I had to put several examples, two examples together, and it looks like it worked. I guess I'll find out if it's going on Ganache. Looks like something did earlier, so we shall see whether it can prove that it actually see it on the blockchain. At any rate, hopefully this has been helpful, and if it has, please give a like, please subscribe, please ring the bell, and please share it with your friends who may be interested. And this is just the first part. Again, we're going to be doing some more of this, and I think I want to modify this example to have something that's already on the chain and pull it off, because that's really how we've got to do it in a real dApp. It seems like, you in order to create, you're going to be deploying a new instance of something that's already on the chain. Anyway, take care, and I will speak to you next